Hey, how y'all doing? It's Wednesday, people. It's hump day. We're halfway through this. What do we got this week, baby? I mean to tell you, we got a shitstorm going on this week, baby. So if you see it flying through the air, duck because it's hitting all over the place. It's Wednesday, people. And, man, all this news came out yesterday. I wanted real bad. I was wanted to jump on the radio. I was a little wore out yesterday after everything. I spent a couple hours last night on the radio with Bob Kincaid, head on radio network. I was on there for about 2 hours and a bunch of his guests on there. And we were just having ourselves a ball with the news last night. He cut in every once in a while to Donnie's little rally there in West Virginia. And as a matter of fact, Bob Kincaid is in West Virginia as he's broadcasting. And so he's well familiar with the venue that Donnie was speaking at last night. And we were talking about how packed in the crowd was pushed up to the front. And he could tell because of the echo of the voices coming from that venue back up there when Donnie was speaking. In a full stadium, you wouldn't have an echo because of people's bodies absorb that sound and stuff like that. Anyway, we had a great time on there last night. I spent about an hour and a half last night on the Discord channel here, chatting up with let me see, we had Perry, we had Duncan, and Thomas, me, and I think somebody else. That we were all on there for a little over about an hour and a half, I guess, talking on Discord. I like the Discord. I'd like to get everybody hooked up on that one. We're still having kinks, I guess, trying to work everything out, but it's coming along. And so that way we can sit around and chat after I turn this camera off. But what's going on? Paul Manafort. 8 guilty counts. 8 counts guilty, 10 mistrial. Well, we're going to have to come back and revisit those 10, I reckon. Right after he gets done with the trial over Washington, D.C. over there. He's got, how many counts over there? He's got 7 more counts over in D.C. at the next trial. It's coming up in September. So, how about it, Paul? You ain't going nowhere, buddy. He found guilty on 5 counts of tax fraud, 2 counts of bank fraud, and 1 count of failure to disclose foreign bank accounts. And the prosecutor said, a quote from him is, Paul Manafort lied to keep more money when he had it and lied to get more money when he didn't. That was Paul Manafort. He's a cheat. He's a con man. He'll lie his ass off when he's got money to keep all his money. Hide it from everybody. Don't pay taxes on that shit. Are you stupid? Donnie told you that. Donnie doesn't pay taxes. Why should anybody else pay taxes? Yeah, next month he goes on trial again. But Paul Manafort, well, Paul Manafort didn't break. What did Donnie say about Paul Manafort? He said, Paul Manafort didn't break. He didn't break, people. He didn't come up with the truth. Paul Manafort, he wasn't a rat like Michael Cohen. Well, he kept his mouth shut. And Donnie thinks that's great. Donnie thinks he's a good man, and he has such respect for a brave man. It's a brave man that won't cave in and tell investigators the truth. Is that right, Donnie? That's what your definition of a brave man is? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just like you. He lies his ass off. It's nothing to Donnie. He didn't pay taxes on his shit either. Are you kidding me? Of course they're 2 peas in the same pod. They're assholes. Rich assholes. And if you got some money, baby, well, Michael Cohen, he pleads guilty to 8 counts of tax evasion and campaign violation. Campaign finance violation, but it's that one right there, that campaign finance violations, when he stood up in front of the court and admitted to campaign violation at the direction of Donnie the Dick. That's right. Michael Cohen stood in front of the judge and said that Donnie the Dictator, he instructed Michael Cohen to pay the porn star, to pay the Playboy bunny, so they don't talk just a few days out from the election. And Donnie says, that's not a crime. What did he tweet out? Shit. Michael Cohen pleaded guilty to 2 counts of campaign finance violations that are not a crime. President Obama had a big campaign finance violation, and it was easily settled. First off, are not a crime? Well, why the hell do you think everybody else thought it was a crime? Michael Cohen thought it was a crime. The judge thought it was a crime. The prosecutor and the defense attorney, they all thought it was a crime. They all agreed to plead guilty to the crime. But Donnie the Dick is out there telling you, no crime, no crime. I'm the president. I get to do whatever I want. That's bullshit. It is a crime. And Donnie is implicated in the crime. Michael Cohen points his finger right at Donnie. That's the dick that made me do it. Now, Michael Cohen should have stood up and said, no, that's against the law. We can't do that. But he didn't. He made the deal. And Michael Cohen, oh, man, his lawyer, Lanny Davis, talking about here that, doesn't look good for Cohen to get a pardon from Donnie there if he's pleading guilty and all this shit. Gonna rap on Donnie like that. Donnie talks like a gangster. Oh, he's the mob boss. That's what he thinks he is. That's what he thinks he can run this country like a crooked crime family. His whole family is criminal, so he is a crime family. But his lawyer said that Mr. Cohen would not ever accept a pardon from a man he considers to be a corrupt and dangerous person in the Oval Office. That's what Lanny Davis, that's the lawyer for Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen doesn't want your stinking pardon there, Donnie. Michael Cohen is going to spill his guts. I don't know if he got religion or what. He got caught is what he did. He got caught on all these tax evasion and all that other shit. So yeah, he's got to turn straight, baby. He's got to walk the narrow. He's got to admit and confess to every crime he did if he wants a deal, if he wants a lighter sentence. Yeah, because they got him hands down. So Michael Cohen, being Donnie's lawyer forever, for the last decade, Donnie himself on the airplane when he said, oh, you have to talk to my lawyer, Michael Cohen, about that payment because I don't know anything about it. Now, Donnie is already trying to feed the bullshit lie that he didn't know about it. He did know about it. Oh, shit, now wait a second, I'm getting confused. On the airplane, he said he didn't know about it. But all in the court documents, it proves that he did know about it. He's got a recording of Donnie agreeing to the payment. Truth is not truth. What you're seeing is not what's happening. These are not the droids you're looking for. What the hell is that? You think you're in some sick-ass movie, you idiot? We see everything you do, you tweet out, you run your mouth constantly. Constantly dribble crap comes out of your mouth. And we're all subject to it. We all get to watch it. But I did notice I got a note down here about what Mitch McConnell said. What Mitch McConnell, the head of the Senate, his comment is no comment. Really, Mitch? Really? The man that sits in our house is tangled up with a bunch of shit and is directly accused of being a co-conspirator in a campaign finance violation, and you got nothing to say? Paul Ryan says that we need more information. Yeah, that more information's coming there, Paul. You're just running out the door. You don't want to do anything. You're not going to stand up for this country. Neither are you, Mitch McConnell. That old turtle shit. You're not going to stand on the floor of the Senate and denounce this crap. Because the Republicans are complacent in that. They're accomplices to this crime that is going on, this ongoing criminal act that is being perpetrated against this country, is being aided and abetted by Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan. They have no honor left on that side of the House. Orrin Hatch said something. Orrin Hatch, he's the top Republican over there. He's been there forever since dirt. He's been there. Orrin Hatch says he's not happy. And Donnie's not responsible for the acts of others. That's what Orrin Hatch said. Well, Donnie, he might have told him, but he didn't do it. Michael Cohen is the actual guy that made the payment, so Michael Cohen's guilty, but Donnie the Dick isn't because Donnie the Dick didn't do the physical money. Are you shitting me, Orrin Hatch? Are you shitting me? Shrivel up your dust and get out of the house. Get out of the Senate. He is. He's getting out because he's tired of the bullshit too, or tired of having to make his ass look stupid in front of the American people by trying in some odd way to stand up for this. Are you shitting me? Chuck Grassley, what's he got? What's he got? He's always got. It's speculation. Speculation. That's all it is. You can't. We don't know. We don't know about what Donnie the Dick did, whether he paid. It's all speculation. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's what it is. Even Bob Corker, he was the only one that said he was not surprised. No, ain't none of us surprised. Some of us up there on the right, they're up there in the House just juggling around going, oh my God, we got to look at this. More information. It's just pure speculation. I don't think I got no comment. I don't want to talk to you. And they run and hide. They do not stand up for this country. Part of my discussion, it's not in my, he's a rat. Anyone looking for a good lawyer, don't retain Michael Cohen. You know, that's what Donnie says. How about that Duncan Hunter shit, too? Yep, out there, California. Are you shitting me? You taking all your campaign finances and going on luxurious trips, lavish trips, paying the dentist off, all sorts of bullshit that you're spending. The donations that you received from your constituents and other people around this country, I'm sure, and a few of those lobbyists, I reckon, took that money and you play with it, baby. That's what they do. That's what they do. They're not fiscally responsible for shit. My congressman left up here, what's his, Blake Farenthold. Yeah, he's spending money up there on keeping ladies quiet about what he did. It's okay. It's just a big, deep purse to pull money out of. That's all it is. The government for them. They use it on everything. Talk about fiscal conservatives. My ass. A bunch of thieves is what they are, and that's what they've been every time a Republican gets in. I was watching those people in West Virginia last night. How can you sit there and listen to that dribble? Lock her up. Are you shitting me? What, speaking of that, what did Fox News have to say about yesterday's little, theater there with Paul Manafort and Michael Cohen, both guilty the same day? On the same day? Don't look good for Donnie. What did Sean Hannity have to say? Hillary, Hillary, Hillary. That's what Sean said. He went off on a big tirade about, what did he say? He has equal justice under the law is dead. That's what Sean Hannity is saying ain't Sean Hannity a client of Michael Cohen? You better watch out there, Sean, baby. Maybe Michael has a few things up his sleeve for your stinking anti-American dribble. Shit that comes out of your mouth. That's all he did yesterday was get on there and scream about Hillary. Oh, her emails, her server. It's not fair. Hillary was not a crook, you idiot. Your guy is. That dick up in your house, that's the crook. That's the lying thief, Russian hack, Hannity. Hannity wouldn't know a Russian hack if it bit him on the ass, I guess. Is that investigative journalist over there, Hannity? You can't figure out how far Donnie is up your ass. He's the Mr. Goebbels of Donnie the Dick's circle there. The, Nazi propagandist of Donnie the Dick. And that's all Hannity does over there on Fox Spews. And all those people over there. Judge Jeannie Wino or whatever the hell her name is. Get drunk, come on there and spout all sorts of shit. Take a hike, lady. Hey, Sean, pack it up your butt, buddy. Maybe Paul and Michael can save you a bunk when they find out what your ass was doing with Michael Cohen. Because he's coming clean, baby. And, some things might just come out there. Sean, you never know, baby. You know, it could be a thing about sex with an orangutan. We don't know. It could be anything. You're so tied up with Downey. Maybe you got the same girlfriend somewhere. Whew. Yep. Yep. That's what we have in our house, people. This is the bullshit that we're going through. Paul Manafort was in that meeting, remember, with the Russians when Johnny Jr. committed collusion and crimes against our country when he met with the Russians and he knew what he was doing. He knew he was, oh, I love it if you have dirt on Hillary. Anything. They'll sell their soul to the devil for money, baby, for power and money. They get to control the assets of the whole country. Old Zinke's over there selling off of the grand staircase over there. You bet this administration is nothing but money. Destroy this country, you bet your ass. Regulations, financial, environmental, it doesn't give a shit what it is. They're out to destroy this country as much as they can and get as much as they can before they are thrown out of office. I'm trying not to rattle on too long, people. I watched the Sarah Sanders turd polishing come out there. Sarah came out there with a big pile of shit in front of her, and it's her job to make it look nice and shiny. She repeated all the usual shit. Donnie did nothing wrong. He is not implicated. Oh, hell yes, he's implicated. Not convicted yet, not charged yet, but he's implicated, you. Woo. Donnie did nothing wrong. He's not the ridiculous to say he lied. Sarah sat up there and said it's ridiculous to think that the president lied. Are you shitting me? They got over 4,000 of them, Sarah. At what point does the integrity of our house come into play, Sarah? John Kelly, when does that start into play? Does it come into your mind at all, the integrity that house used to stand for? Used to display, but no, now it's just a rat's nest. And they're worried about all the other rats ratting out on them. What else did she say? Oh, she was asked who's reviewing the security clearances for everybody else that was on the list. She said, oh, it's somebody in the White House. You're not privy to that information. It's none of your business. For a place that says they're so transparent, they don't give out shit. Every question that was asked, Sarah Sanders just said, I refer you to outside counsel. Yeah, his lawyer's on the outside. It's going to have to defend his ass in court. Oh, but we can't do that. We can't indict us. Senator Warren, I want to make this point. She's coming out with a bill, and I haven't read the whole bill, but one thing that was in the bill just stuck out at me. Yes, pound the, yeah. And part of her bill would require that senators and congressmen cannot buy stocks in the stock market. They can't play the market. They can't invest in any companies or anything else while they're sitting senators and congressmen. I like that idea because you know how they're getting paid? Not through their salary. Are you shitting me? Some lobbyist, some company gives them a little stock tip here. Move your money over here. Oh, look at there. You got a shitload of money. Wink, wink. So, yeah, I think it's a damn good idea that Senator Warren has come up with that idea in her bill to prevent senators and congressmen from just outright thieving. They ought to have little things like NASCAR with all the people that's giving them money or what stocks they got so we can see how they vote. That's about all I got, people. I think I'm running over my usual time here, and I don't want to do that. Hey, I got my funny times from Paulette Hallbeck, and we get this, I think, like monthly, and it is just full of jokes, cartoons, funny stories. We keep it in the house, and we really love it, those. So thank you very much, Paulette. Woo, baby, it is hot down here. Hit 100 right before I come in the door. All right. I hope y'all seen. I don't want to miss a few things here. That I shared a post for a GoFundMe page. Tom Walls, the Blue Dot in Montana. That's one of his pages. Was up in Montana riding his motorcycle. It's a thing some people get to do, but Tom and I hit it off when we first spoke. Tom hit a deer on his motorcycle on a ride up in Montana, fractured his skull. Both lungs punctured, broken collarbone. I mean, really messed up bad. He was in ICU for a long time. I don't know if they've taken all the tubes out yet, but Tom's a good man. He's been with us for quite a while now. And so if you're so inclined to to give $1 or $2 to Tom Walls. Go to that GoFundMe page and help him out. Their family's it's gonna take a lot of time to get Tom back up on that bike, buddy, and I know that's where his heart lies. Anyway, that's about all I got. Part of my discussion last night, and this is so important to me, is because of the bullshit that we face every day in our house. Every day you turn on the TV, there's some other bullshit that we have to be embarrassed about, some other crime that we see has been committed, some other regulation they dump on the side of the road for profiteers. And it's us. Our vote. That's what's going to stop this in November. Ain't nothing else going to stop this but us. And it starts in your district, in my district. My district is Eric Olguin. I'm pushing him. We got to get Eric elected congressman in my district. Beto O'Rourke, you all know how I feel about that man. I'm on fire for him. We need him in this state, and we need him in this country. But I need you to go out and vote. Every person you can find to get up and vote. Because it starts there. And if we don't take the House, we're not going to get anything done. If we don't take the House, we get nothing. And we're going to watch this continue on for 2 more years with more crimes being discovered and more bullshit that we have to put up with. And we can't do that. We can't do it to our country and to ourselves. So it is up to us to stop this. We are the heroes of this misery that we're in. And that's the most important message. Whether you're listening to me, Bob Kincaid's putting out a great message. Tim Cormall, the show I'm on over there. Leo Shatsky, Joe Riddle, Gina Chaney, and Stephanie Dean have come out with little videos there. People are trying to raise their voice because they're understanding this is the most important thing we can do. This is my protest, baby. It's a long way to go to hold a sign up, so I did this. This is the way I keep doing it. And I persist. I don't know how many videos I got. I quit counting, way over 400 now. I won't stop. I won't stop after November. We take the House, and I won't stop until we clean our White House out. Our house. The people's house. And I'm going to be here, and I'm tired of this beard, baby. I need a shave, man. 100 degrees down here. And, I'd like a little air getting to my chin. But, it's Wednesday. That's Candy Pickard. She's our main admin over on John Bernavo Speaks Blue Dot Family. It's a religious holiday for her. Every Wednesday she goes to get tacos and margaritas. Man, I wish. And she pictures them sometimes. And good looking tacos. Good looking margarita, too. There's my weakness, baby. When I go out. Yep. Anyway, that's all I got. Anyway. Like, share, and subscribe. Go over there to we're getting close to hitting 7,900, I think. We're at 7,850 something, I think, or somewhere in that area. So we're fixing to hit the 7,900 over on our YouTube channel. Our Facebook is way up 13,800 and climbing there. John Bernavo Speaks, the page over there. They're gotten a boost in their membership over there. These are people trying to get involved and trying to find out information wherever you're at, and get behind whoever's in your area. It's the most important thing you can do as a citizen, is be an informed voter. And if you're an informed voter, baby, you're going to vote blue. And because nowadays being a Republican is kind of an embarrassing thing to admit. Anyway, y'all take care. John Bernavo on Facebook, a Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube, at Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter. Out my truck window. Any rally I get to, let's go do this thing. We have work to do in the Muy Caliente estos días. We'll see y'all later.